Aggies will get this season underway as toe meets leather. He'll bring it out. It's Young. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. The Irish offense will take the field to start this game. And here he comes, a man who epitomizes the phrase, the tight end's always open, David.
And yes, he is, Reese, and it's so cool. The tight end position now has evolved so much. You can move him all over the field, and you can really highlight a guy of his ability.
Too big for safeties to cover and too fast for linebackers to cover. This is a weapon they've got to take advantage of.
I know defenders hate quarterbacks and love nothing more than hitting them, but you're hitting yourself in the gut when you get a 15-yard penalty. 3 yards, first down for the offense after that penalty. Looking for space, it's Love. They pick up half of it, it'll be 2nd and 5. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. And they'll bring him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Trucks through the defender.
The counter play is a great play to mix in because defensively, you're not looking for the counter. You're looking to attack, attack, attack. All of a sudden, 2 guys pull across the formation. Now you got to change your direction really quickly, and it keeps you off balance and really keeps you on your heels.
So the early contact for the defense, and they'll move it up 5 yards. Going up top on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. This crowd knows this defense needs them right now. Back to throw, it's Leonard. Fires to the middle. Fired in there, but incomplete. 3rd down, and this crowd is tearing the lid off this place. To the ground to try to move the chains. And they're able to get a 3rd down stop here. See if they go for it on 4th. It's 4th down, and they'll try the field goal. And this one only 35 yards out, but not straight away. This one from the left hash. The field goal is no good. And the score will stay right where it is after that miss.
You can't miss opportunities like that. You're playing on the road in a hostile environment. You're trying to seize momentum right out of the gate. You get a nice drive to start the game, and then you miss the field goal. You don't get any points to show for that. If they're going to win this one, guys, they've got to take advantage of those types of opportunities.
First down here for the offense. They're going to open this drive with a pass. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the quarterback and receiver couldn't connect, it's 2nd and 10. Going to try to pop one on the screen. They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. Smith takes the handoff. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Caught in the backfield. It's Barber. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. On 2nd down, will they go back to the ground game? The aerial assault continues. Finds his big tight end. Several defenders get an assist on that tackle. That last completion still leaving them with a 3rd down. They'll try to move the chains on the ground. And they did not let him reach the line to gain. It'll bring up a decision here. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. Looking for a block. It's Young. Pretty solid coverage there, and they'll stop him at the 26. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. He wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. He got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Last play didn't go as planned. Now 2nd and 10 from the 26. Back to pass. It's Leonard. He makes the connection. The ball pops out. Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
Well, it's a nice job by him making the catch, but guys, you got to secure the ball and put it away. The play's not over. Give the defender credit for knocking it loose, and the defense jumps on it.
Let's see what kind of ball plays this offense has ready. Off play action on 1st down. Buys a little time. He felt the heat trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or 2.
And everybody knows when you're running that play action, that fake has to be great. Everybody has to bite it for it really to work. Defense didn't bite it, didn't bite the bait, went after the quarterback, got him on the ground.
They gave up the sack on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Now on 2nd down. Trying play action. Unloads to the wideout. Finds a man on the right.
Yeah, and I tell you what, when you stick these fast suckers in the slot, they don't have to be big. But you get those guys that are so quick in the slot, they can get great matchups, and I can get the ball to them quick because they're such dynamic playmakers.
They were all over him, nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Try to get it on the ground. He's not going to get there. Stopped short on 4th down. Offense set on 1st down. He's looking to throw it. That's caught. It's Collins. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the 1st down out to the 30. Looking to move it through the air. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. After the quarterback and receiver failed to hook up, they'll try it again on 2nd down. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. Just working and poking and prodding and finding his way up to the 36. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on 3rd down. It's caught. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Notre Dame ready to go back to work with another 1st down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down. Fresh set of downs after the completion. From the gun, the running back has it. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. To throw, it's Leonard. Finds his tight end. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. From the 36, a 3rd down, and you wonder if they're willing to take 2 plays to get the 1st. From the gun, wants to pass. He's got it. He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a 1st down. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Got some work to do after that last play. 2nd and 13. The give to the back. Powers forward but stopped after a pickup of 2 to the 24. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Defense didn't maintain its discipline there, and they get into the neutral zone. It'll cost them 5 yards.
Defense.
Defense way over-eager there, and now the entire playbook just opens up before the eyes of this offensive coordinator. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his man. It's Love. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this 1st period. It's been a defensive battle through the 1st period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. Now the offense tries to punch it in on 2nd and goal. He's looking to throw. Knew where he wanted to go with it, but couldn't find his target. It's incomplete. So loud it's rattling your fillings on 3rd and goal. To the air, it's Leonard. Pass is incomplete, but there is a flag, and the D might have been a little too rough on the quarterback there. A late hit moves the ball up 15 yards. And, guys, the defense wants to get in the quarterback's face, but you can't get a roughing call that gives the offense a first one. Into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Irish!
That was a great example of a running back toting the rock with conviction. There's not a lot of time to hesitate. If you see a split second, you see a hole, you've got to hit it right now. Nice job by the RB there.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point makes it 7-0. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. West Virginia is in the unusual position of having to come from behind right now, but there's not a soul who doesn't believe they can't pull this off. They're trailing by just 4 to Penn State. For now, it's back to you fellas, but of course, if anything changes, we'll see it right here.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. He's looking to throw. Pulls it in, it's Smith. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. Now on 1st down from the 28. Use the play fake, now to throw. Not in lockstep there with the receiver. After the misconnection, it's 2nd down. Caught behind the line, it's Muhammad.
Well, we knew coming into this game, this offense was going to try and get this receiver involved and get him involved early. So here they are just finding an easy completion. It's not a touchdown, but they just want to get this guy lathered up and get him into a rhythm.
Got it in the middle, it's Barber. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the 1st down. And the Aggies are on the move. Wants to throw on 1st down. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. Offense gets set for 2nd down. They go to the ground. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Scanning the field, it's Reed. Throws to the wideout. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away. And the punt hits at the 8 and goes into the end zone for the touchback. The offense set for a 1st down play. He's going to pass. Quickly to the tight end. And he might be known for run fits, but that was a sure and heavy tackle on the tight end. Looking at a 2nd and short now. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. Here comes the offense on 2nd down. Off play action. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. From the gun, wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. Another incompletion on 3rd down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll wave for the fair catch and haul it in at the 25. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. The give to the tailback. A collision, and he stopped at the 27 after picking up 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. How about this backer in pass coverage and bringing the big hit stick with him, too? 3rd down coming up after that completion. They'll run play action. Swings it out to his running back. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. Texas A&M will have to boot it away. He'll bring it back. It's Love. He'll be brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's see what that one's about.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. The give to the back. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Holding. Offense.
That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Line gets set. First down. Running to the left. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. 2nd down coming up.
Brings up 2nd down.
Back to pass. It's Reed. He's got his man. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, going up top. Grabbed in the middle. It's Barber. And he was off to the races after the catch, and they finally drag him down. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Makes the catch along the sidelines and steps out of bounds. They'll line up for a 2nd down play.
2nd down.
Fast motion from the offense. Quick pass on the jet motion. Great move there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Now they'll run the draw. And you can forget running in the middle against this defense. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. On 3rd and long, you'll need to push it downfield. Ball in the air, intercepted! He can be dangerous with the ball in his hands, but no room to return that pick, and they'll go on offense from the 21.
And defensive backs, you think, don't have good hands. The big fella shows it. How about that defensive back going up and getting the interception? Nice job breaking on the football. You say that's why you play defense, because you don't have hands? Yeah, I beg to differ.
Here come the Irish, back on offense. They're going to throw it to start the drive. And they can't make the connection. That last incompletion leaves them with 2nd and 10 from the 21. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Collins. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. Trying to get to him. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Books it all the way in and now turns his attention upfield. He's brought down, but there's also a penalty marker down. Let's see what this is about.
Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So the offense keeps this drive alive thanks to the roughing the punter penalty. He's got an open man. Good pickup there. They'll move the chains, and they're set up at the 41. The clock will stop with this timeout from the offense. They'll get a chance to regroup on the sideline. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. He wants to throw. Unloads to the wideout. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. He's going for it all. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be third down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He's open on the right. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Trying to find his man on first down. He caught it. He gets it in. Touchdown, Notre Dame. Man, he didn't just put it on his numbers. If he were throwing it at a front porch, he would have put that right in the keyhole. What a precise pass.
Right in the keyhole, right on the button, right on the face mask, whatever it was. Great throw, great timing. Nice job by the quarterback.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point pushes the lead to 14. They took it 64 yards right down the field. And they closed the deal with a 20-yard pass for 6. And here's the return. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Catch in the middle, it's Green. And that was some kind of collision between a couple of big bodies there, and he stopped from getting the first down. Looking for a man, it's Reed. Fires to the tight end. He'll be brought down, and that's the final play of the half. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Guys, who's had a better seat there in College Station for a fun first half than you? And I get it. A lot of coaches will say the difference between winning and losing comes down to stopping big plays and getting big plays. But if you ask me, it's more about how good you are on third down and how efficient you are in keeping drives alive. Those 2 stats can help you break the will of even the best defenses and help you come out on top. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Kyle Field.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Allen. They make the stop after the catch, and still some work to do to pick up that first down. This offense has a second down play. Off the play fake. He's going to let one fly down the middle. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Bringing it back. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
And it's frustrating because you go into half and the coaches tell you what they want to accomplish. Listen, we've seen this the whole first half. This is what they're doing. Not a good job coming out. First drive, trying to get some momentum created. Turn it over to the other team. Give them a good field position now, too. Not the ideal start.
And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Sweet cut there. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. 6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. From the gun, the running back looking for room. Brought down at the 32-yard line. Picks up 15 yards on the play and an important first down. He's looking to throw it. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
That's a good example there of complementary defense. The DBs and linebackers are playing zone, they're playing their spaces, and they force the QB to have to hold the ball, try to work through his progressions, and then the pass rush, they win up front.
Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. The give out of the gun. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Getting some heat. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. And they'll send the field goal team back out for the 2nd time tonight. Just drives it between the uprights. And that lead grows even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
All right, guys, want to update you on a game that went final moments ago. The Pandas managed to get the win in a close one this week, and they just shook up the college football world. And to do it on the road, no less. Just incredible. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings, and the other heads home licking its wounds.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas A&M has it back on the offense, ready to go to work. Trailing now by 17, David. This is an opportunity that they need to answer.
And down by 17, it's not panic mode yet. Like, I know we just gave up some points and our defense hasn't played great. I think this offense can still be who they are and stay consistent.
No doubt, lots of football to go, but you do get the feeling this is the time of game where, it could get bad. If you don't score and all of a sudden they get the ball back, they take it down the field and put some points up, this thing might be over. So absolutely, this quarterback, he wants to drive this offense down the field and at least put something on the board.
Defense in the right spot. They stop him after a gain of 2 to the 28. He'll try to pop the draw. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down. The Aggies send out the punt team to kick it away.
On to punt it away.
He'll bring it back, just destroying his way through the field. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. Still in the pocket and fires over the middle.
I mean, how long do you want your secondary to hold up? I know it's a night game, but they just held up all night on that play. Unbelievable job sticking with the wide receivers, taking away the downfield pass. All that time and nobody comes open, that says something about your defense.
Back to throw, it's Leonard. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll call for the fair catch here. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. He'll come out throwing on 1st down. How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion? The incomplete pass leaves him with 2nd down. Wide receiver coming across in motion. The give is to Smith. He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Now the defense will try to keep them on this end on 3rd and short from the 21. They want to throw it. Finds his big tight end. They make the stop, but the sweet throwing catch is plenty to give him a first down. The Aggies come to the line with a new set of downs. Grabbed behind the line, it's Barber. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. Line getting set on second down. They go to the counter. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They're facing a third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback now breaking the field. And the defense finally makes the stop after the sweet run and good gain. This Texas A&M offense is wasting no time. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. He lobs one high down the left side.
Well, at this juncture in the game, with how the scoreboard looks, no question this offense is going to have to throw to get back in the game, and it's going to be tricky now because the defense is expecting it. You're going to throw into a lot of big zone coverages with everybody's eyes on the quarterback. Not going to be easy.
That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up fourth down. Able to keep them from getting a return, and the ball goes out of bounds. They're going to mark it right around the 20. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Quarterback flips it ahead quickly to the receiver. Hard running there. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Holding, offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. They'll go to the ground. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. And here comes the offense on second down. Out of the gun to give to the back. They'll knock him down after a 6-yard gain to the 27. Fairly manageable distance here on third down from the 27. Movement on the offensive line. That's going to be a false start, and they'll walk it back. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. To the air. It's Leonard. Safe completion on the screen. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be fourth down. The Irish send out the punt unit. Signals for the fair catch and hauls it in just shy of the 30. On first down, here comes this offense. He wants to start this drive with a pass. Can't hang on, and he'll tell you he really should have made that catch, and he had an opportunity right in the middle. It'll be second down. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Caught in the backfield, it's Allen. Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. On third and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it in the middle, it's Allen. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. First and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field.
Holding, offense.
They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wants to go up top. Looking left. Got him downfield. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Holding, offense.
We'll repeat the previous down, but this time the offense has 10 more yards it has to cover. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Barber. And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. One more quarter to go, and it looks as if we are ready to play. And now on second down for this offense. They keep attacking through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Allen. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. They'll throw it to the back on the screen. Defense was not fooled by that screen to the back, and they'll stop him short of the marker. It'll be 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Makes the catch. He's got enough. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Aggies.
This receiver is dangerous because of what he can do after the catch. Once he has the football, he is so good at making defenders miss. You saw it on that play.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. Fielded in the end zone, it's Young. Knocked down right at the 25, and I guess he breaks even, bringing it out of the end zone. Here come the Irish, back on offense. After giving up that last touchdown, they still got the lead, but now feeling a little bit of pressure to answer with one of their own, David.
And it gets a little bit tight. Listen, we're getting later in the ball game. This offense punted last time. They got to find a few plays, Palmer, that they really love here. Steal some momentum back in this ball game.
They do, David, and after watching their defense just get gashed down the field that last drive, the dream drive for this offense would be to matriculate the ball down the field, eat up some clock, and finish it off with a touchdown.
They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line, pick up a 4. To the air, it's Leonard. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
Yeah, and the defensive line, 3rd and long situations, I'm rushing the quarterback. You're bringing the nickel, a little bit more speed on the field, and the defensive line gets home and gets the sack on 3rd down.
Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. So from the shadow of his goalpost, he gets the punt away. Got it near midfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Texas A&M has it back in the offense, ready to go to work. From the shotgun, they'll run it. Nice move to pick up yardage.
And a nice job by the offense picking up the blitz, understanding that extra guy was coming, and creating just a little bit of a hole for that running back to slither through and get some positive yards.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Allen. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Ball at the 31, 3rd and short, coming defense trying to rise up. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Texas A&M back to work with another 1st down. Keeps it on the bootleg. And it's incomplete. It was wild, high and wide on that one. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. Power football with the run. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Aggies. That big score makes the end of this game very interesting.
No doubt the offense got what they needed. More work to do, but you had to get this part accomplished first.
PAT. And it's up and good as they draw just a touch closer. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A bit of an under-the-radar game this week, guys, but take a look at this. Vanderbilt is currently trailing, but this has been a back-and-forth affair. If that quarterback can find a little magic a la Jay Cutler, this might not be over just yet. It's a touchdown game. They're trailing by 7 to Virginia Tech. We are the eyes and ears of the college football fan, and we've got you covered all day here in studio, guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Here comes the offense on first down. Dropping back, it's Leonard. Ample time in the pocket and lets it go to the left. And they'll get it to the 39-yard line, and they'll move the chains. Big play to start this drive. Now they'll snap it from the 39. Feeling some heat. Quickly out to the tight end. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. Trying to convert this second and short. Quick handoff. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Defense a little too jumpy there, and they got into the neutral zone too soon.
Encroachment. Defense.
Defense couldn't quite hold its water, and it'll be 5 free yards for the O's. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Fires to the big fella. Tackle is made after the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. The give from the gun. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. He's looking to throw. He looks that one in nicely. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Now on second down. Takes the handoff. It's Love. And they get him down.
I think the OC would have been really happy with a small gain and an easier third down. But how about the effort by the running back to get this close? He saw the first down marker, tried to get to it, got close enough now where it's an easy situation on third down. And shoot, man, I got fourth down in my pocket if I want to go for it.
The give on fourth down. Running with power. Dragged down to the turf, but not before getting the first down. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Got it! Goes out of bounds just short of the goal line, and they'll be set up and in great position here. Barges ahead. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. Now on second and goal. Try to barge their way in. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Now you know why you do all of those squats, all of those deadlifts, extra time in the weight room.
No doubt. Get that lower body strength so you can just shed people off you. What a great job smelling the end zone and getting in.
PAT unit on the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Texas A&M has it back, and we say howdy to the Aggie offense again. Trying to start the drive with a pass. Finds the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Aggies in the hurry up.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
Got his man on the right. Oh, look out, there he goes! At the 20. Slippery slide, find his way and ran away from the crowd into the end zone. Touchdown, Aggie! Well, we wondered exactly where the momentum was, and it looks as if Uncle Mo might have switched sidelines and switched families.
And momentum is such a big thing. It's such a real part of college football, isn't it? You can just feel that right now. It just felt a few minutes ago like this game was over, and all of a sudden, this team, they're believing in themselves. They've got some wind. They've got some hope. Their defense now needs to get the football back to keep that momentum going.
And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He thought about bringing that out for a half second, but he'll take a knee and they'll bring it to the 25. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. Off the play fake on first down. And it's incomplete, but the penalty flag has fallen in the holding zone. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. We'll see how aggressive this defense is with just a few minutes to play. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. Offense gets set for second down. They'll run the ball. The clock is on their side. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. We have arrived at the 2-minute warning. A one-possession game as this offense tries to hold on. Leaves it with the running back. And he's not going to make it. The defense denying him the first down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Nowhere to run and nowhere to hide. That is coverage just the way they designed it, and they've got him backed up. Got it behind the line. It's Allen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second. Touchdown, Texas A&M. They move on top here in the 4th.
And this offense really showing their physicality, running the football when it matters, in the 4th quarter, in crunch time, to take the lead in this football game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the 4th. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Here come the Irish, back on offense. Got it in the middle, it's Collins.
I think in this situation, 2 minutes, trailing late, I think you got to be throwing to the sticks every time. I don't know if these short completions are going to get it done. You're just not going to have enough time to get down the field. So from a play calling standpoint, I think you want to think about being a little bit more aggressive.
Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. It's complete. A huge pickup. The offense takes a timeout with 30 seconds left. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. Looking to move it through the air. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Looking to throw, it's Leonard. Throws to the wideout. A strike downfield. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. The offense down to the 22 on 1st and 10. Makes the grab along the sidelines, but it'll be a little short of the first down. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock. He wants to throw here on 2nd down. They're trying to get to it. Slip. And down he goes. Had a chance to pull one out of the fire, and the defense slammed the brakes on it, and that's going to do it. Sometimes it's just not your day. Things just didn't work, and that seemed to be the case here.
They didn't get the W. They didn't do enough. But now you start to think about, what could I have done differently? What do I need to become more offensively? Defensively, what can I morph into to make those extra plays, Jesse? That might be the difference in the next game that I play.
Yeah, David, they just need a little bit more. They need a little bit better effort next week. They're going to need better preparation this week in practice. There's no doubt this team has a lot of talent, but we just need a little bit more to ensure that this doesn't happen next week.
So that's going to do it for us. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis saying so long. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.